let me bang.
I
man.
do let you bang. Hey,
Let me bang you, James,
I
man.
let you bang. I let you bang.
Greetings, marrieds and virgins.
Go for Jesus. No forget Jesus, people.
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfucker.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time once again for your favorite mixed martial arts podcast. Recording out of Los Angeles, California, it's MMA Roasted with Adam Hunter.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Wasn't a natural, but he's trying and trying to do it. I don't know why he's dancing, but he
Hey,
can't.
little baby, how you doing?
And then he became one of the best fighters in the whole world.
Yay!
He was one of the best.
Talking to your daddy on the TV. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he became one of the best in the entire world.
What's up, little one? What do you got there?
Slime.
Oh, what? Slime party? Did you go to slow-mo? Slow-mo?
No, we haven't gone that one. There's a
Oh, you gotta go to slow-mo.
I know.
Ah,
Well, how do you know about sumo? I'm a little concerned.
I'm all about it. You have no idea. I'm a foster parent. You know, I'm all kinds of weird
Oh,
things.
right, you are a foster. Yeah. It's a museum of like slime.
Oh my goodness, you didn't even know about it, bro. It's game over. Your carpet is Dunsky.
Wait, he said we're gonna ruin the carpet with slime.
Be careful, don't mess up the carpet. Ew.
We gotta start the podcast. You got Violet.
Yeah.
Squishy. Squishy.
Uh,
Oh, I've never seen that one. That's awesome.
Come on, let's go eat lunch.
What's it called?
This is called Slime Kitchen.
It's from the slime kitchen at the mall. Went to it yesterday, and I'm going to it again today.
No, we're going today. Today we're doing Build-A-Bear.
Every day at the slime kitchen.
It's at a different mall. Yeah, it's at the American Girl Mall. We're going to American Girl also. Hey, everybody, welcome to a brand new MMA Roasted podcast. It's me, Adam Hunter. I'm here with Jason, Mayhem Miller, waiting for McCorkle, waiting for Don. Bill's going to be late. The reason Bill told me he was going to be late, but I had to go to I have to go. American Girl has this new thing where you can make Hello Kitties. No, at Hello Kitties at Build-A-Bear. So we're going to make a Hello Kitty. So that's crazy. That's crazy that you knew about this. It's funny because Bill Dawes,
Yeah.
Bill Dawes hit me up.
One of my many odd jobs is work at a store that carries all Hello Kitty. So you got to hit me off the air, I think.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, aren't you sponsored by Hello Kitty?
Look at the warehouse. Are you kidding me? I got those things everywhere.
Dude,
I just didn't want to admit to you that I worked at a Hello Kitty shop.
bro, out of all the things that you've admitted to me, that's not even the top 10.
I know, but the rest were very masculine, and this one is slightly feminine. So you know what I mean?
I'm not sure how masculine the rest were, I'll be honest.
Masculine's a sliding scale, bro. I'm telling you.
So here we are, people.
What's up, man? Bro, we're like right-wing megalopolis over here, bro. We're like the kings of the sting right here, bud. We're like over here with the top right-wing influencers. I don't know what, like they want everything. You know what I mean? I just feel like we're on the winning team right now, baby.
I think me and you are both independents.
That's what I mean. That's why I'm happy, because we're just like not invested in either side, every which way, and then we're just like rolling with the Trump people. Like, yo, we're down. All right.
Well, because people also quick to label everyone else as something else. I'm like, conservative. Have you seen my life? Have you been following me for the past 46 years? Like, there's really nothing about me that's conservative. And I would say the same thing as you.
Full responsibility. That's what Mayhem's known for. Fiscal responsibility.
It's just so funny. I'm like, I mean, a conservative isn't like I'm not for defunding the police, and I want to be able to take my kid to a park and not have to step over fentanyl users and get, you know, and if I call the police, I want them to come. So
oh yeah, here's the thing, right? Is like you get me cranked up on that, bud, because that specifically, like being homeless and being like I I don't know. I have like so many things to say about that I don't know how to say. And maybe you can help me put it into a joke or something. But like, I've been to the homeless factory. Everybody was always claiming this people came from Kansas or something. No, dude, the California system like commodity like commodifies going to jail. So you're spending $2 on a 10-cent ramen and like just tortures you. So when you come out, you're a psychopath. And like everyone's all confused. Oh, well, when we put him in the box and we made his family buy him $10 ramen, I don't know why he's so crazy.
Of course.
I don't get it. Like,
Yeah, no, I get that, but I also get like me and my wife bought a nice house, and I walk outside and there's someone just laying in the front yard.
Yep.
Yeah. So and I have a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old. You know, I have a kid. If I didn't have a kid, maybe it'd be a little different.
What do you mean? It's still like you don't want napping in your shrubs, dog.
You know, so and I want to be able to take my kid to a school where, you know, it's not in the 20th percentile of learning of like reading and writing, you know, or so that's, you know, that's really education and safety are really my main issues where I actually agree with conservatives. But everything else is like, I don't care what you do with your life. I don't care.
I don't know what's going to happen. I guess they're going to break up the teachers unions or something like this, or the education funding. I don't know what the hell exactly is going to happen. But like, it's interesting because I watched everybody go, yeah, we're going to win. And now they won. So I didn't vote. No, I never had anything in the game. You know what I mean? Like I would have voted, but man, it just felt like that mailbox was so far away.
Yeah. Oh, it's true. No, you're absolutely right about that because like for now to mail, it used to be there was a mailbox on every single block.
What is that?
Now you got to drive 25 minutes to mail a letter.
Yeah, exactly right. What the hell? Yeah, you might as well just drive the letter all the way to where you're taking it.
I mean, Don, how do you mail a letter? Because you live in the middle of nowhere.
I don't mail anything.
So what if you have to send something in? Because you don't know how to use the internet. So like, what are things?
No, a buddy of mine runs the post office here in Catalina, so I just take it over to him, and I get VIP treatment there. So,
thank you. Jason now has a puppet. He's the Jeff Dunham of podcasts. By the way,
what do you think, Mr. Bunny?
So, by the way, listen.
You got your sex doll?
Yeah, but you know it, baby. That's that fleshlight. It's the new sponsor to our podcast, Bunny Fucks. If you guys want to fuck bunnies, we got the bunnies to fuck.
Perfect. By the way, we finally put up the live podcast. We did it at the McCorkle Ranch. We finally put it up, and it's gotten better numbers than it was. Everyone loves it, even though the sound is terrible, and I know, which I knew was going to be terrible. It's a 3.5-hour podcast. People love it. People are telling me this is the best. And I got to say, you know, what happened before the pandemic, we were sponsored by Speedweed, and they gave us this great studio, and me and Mayhem would show up to the studio and Ween Dog, and it was awesome because there is something about being in the room with the person versus Zoom. And I get it. And that's why Rogan refuses to do podcasts on Zoom. I totally get it. And I told McCorkle, I'm like, dude, the podcast was so much better when we were together. He's like, we should do it in LA. And I got to figure out a way where because me, Bill, and Mayhem live in LA. We fly in Don and McCorkle, and we just do like 5 of them. But we figure out how to monetize it so you guys can teach a seminar or something, or like so we can make it worth the while. But there is something about being. I understand it. I totally get it. I kind of lost track about how much better things were in person, but it is way better in person.
Yeah, how could you forget, bro? We were killing it. Even remember we did that one in your janky ass like. I don't know whose apartment it was with like a big table.
Yeah.
And I was like, you convinced me not to jump off into the pool.
Yes, I do remember that. By the way, so I got to tell you a story, Don. So, I found out I had a cousin like a couple years ago. This big Guatemalan kid, right? Named Brandon. And I didn't think it was really I thought I was being trolled on Facebook, but he had my biological mother's maiden name. And he's like, hey, I want to come see you. Blah, blah, blah. I think we're cousins. And I turned out the guy really was my cousin. He's adopted by my uncle. I only met my uncle once in my life, right? So me and Brandon became close, big MMA fan, super nice kid. So they're like, hey, we want to come see you in Toronto when you open for Russell Peters, right? So I do the show for Russell, 15,000 people. I'm on a fucking high. I'm loving it. So then he's like, hey, I want to come backstage to see you. I'm like, okay. So he comes backstage. But by the way, I'm telling this like story about my life, and he's putting on a Hello Kitty art show while this is going on. All right. So I'm like, all right, great. So that they come backstage, and I'm like, don't ask about my mom, Don. Don't ask about my mother, because I know it's just going to bum me out. Because the last time I found out, she was hearing voices, and she was homeless and assisted living, and she was talking to herself. She's got no friends. But I'm like, how's my mom doing? Because I see I see her brother who pays for her in Toronto, and he's like, she's so sad. She hears voices. She's getting worse. She's mentally. So now I'm like bummed out. I do 15,000 people, and I'm on an all-time high, and now I'm just like, I mean, look, I wouldn't be a human being if I didn't feel sad about this. So I tell my dad this, and he goes, "That's showbiz."
That's showbiz.
Like,
try not to step on it.
Like, how is that showbiz? That has nothing to do with showbiz. Like
your ass would not get up on stage if you weren't in your inner child is just crying, "Mommy, love me. Mommy, love me." I'm telling you, bud. I'm telling you, it motivates you in some way. The same way that I got my ass whooped real hard and it became tougher and tougher. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how it is.
No, I mean, that's what my wrestling coach told me. He would be like, in high school, he's like, "Where's your mom?" Like, I have no idea. He goes, "Oh, there's the anger." Yeah. I do have a little bit of a fear of raising my kid too well, because
my kid is like spoiled rotten.
I think like me leaving a lot, at least I'm creating something of like, keeping her, because otherwise, Don, you ever have that? Like, I know you had a really tough childhood growing up. Do you think that helped motivate you?
Of course it did. Of course it did. Always. Either makes you or breaks you. You know, the old saying.
Yeah. But like, I remember you saying on the podcast that like an uncle touched you, and like that really like fucked you up. But like, when did you realize that, by the way?
No, it wasn't an uncle. It was a friend of the family. Yeah. Fucking gave me a blowjob. Yeah. So.
Oh God.
That was kind of fucked me up when it happened,
And you were 4?
I was 6 years old.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's fucking crazy. But like when you were fighting, did you think about that? Did the guy ever go to jail?
No, hell, I don't know. He's 6 years old. How do you fucking follow the fucking court,
Oh man. Well, I mean, you did pretty well, concerning some people would end up becoming fucking mass murderers and in jail, and I mean that they end up really fucked up for life. So
nickname Mayhem.
Yeah, I got a blowjob from a lady, and I went to jail.
You got a blowjob from a lady?
Yeah.
Really? Like how old were you?
16.
And how old was the lady?
Oh, she's like good 30, 40 years old. Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy.
I don't know. Yeah, I was a willing recipient of the thing.
Yeah. Well, we got off on a weird fucking place. So
a weird investigate something that Don said 10 years ago that was shocking then. God damn.
I don't know why I brought this up, because when I said, Don, you had a hard childhood, I kind of wanted people to realize how hard, but then I was like, oh fuck, I'm getting specific, too specific. Sorry, Don, for bringing this up, man. I could take it out of the podcast if you want.
I don't care. Fuck it. Am I gonna hide it? Deny it? Fuck it happened.
Yeah. No, you're definitely the manliest man. By the way, so I'm on this plane last week, Don, and there's a woman in the middle seat breastfeeding the whole time, right? And it wasn't like like.
Did you ask her something?
No, it wasn't, not exactly. I mean, she looked like you, and so
I at least got a squirt for my coffee,
dude. And like,
yeah, a little nip.
That might be the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. So Jason, and I'm on the elbow rest, and my elbow is touching the kid's head.
Yeah.
But like,
You're like part of the family unit, bro. You guys, that kid is bonded to you now. You now have a son out there
dude,
somewhere.
and I look over, and then the guy next to me is this black dude who just keeps rolling his eyes and shaking his head, like, ugh, like he's going like, and I look down at her because at first I'm like, it's like 6 in the morning, and I'm like, and she looks at me like, what are you looking? I'm like, oh, okay. So now I have to now I can't look even to the right anymore because I'm like, I don't want to look at the kid, but my elbow is that appropriate behavior, or should I have said something? I mean, what you can't say anything, right?
I mean, you could like grab the tit and squeeze it so there's more milk, so it lessens the time. I don't know. I'm just thinking of good strategies to help you out, in this situation. I don't know. I don't have much.
Shit, speed it up like a cow. You squeeze it full, like an udder.
You're showing the technique, bro. That's the way. That's the way.
The funniest part is this is an MMA podcast, and it has so far we've covered nothing but like childhood trauma and now breastfeeding.
I thought that what this is
everything but MMA, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and then of course, like I did Gutfeld last week. My wife, I got back from Toronto. I come back. My kid has 105 fever, so I take her to urgent care. My wife had 103. She had the flu. So I was like, going to Russell Peters because Russell has like great medication from Canada because he says it's like socialized healthcare. So they want to keep you healthy. We're in like America, they want to keep you sick. So all his medication is better, like even the over-the-counter stuff. Like so it was like all the Tylenol and the Advil. It's a different level of medication. So I go to Russell's, go back, take her to this, take her to that, walking upstairs, downstairs, stepping on chicken shit because it's all good. We got this new dog to like protect us. This like Great Pyrenees, and this dog it's like bred to like guard chickens. So all it does is guard the chickens back there. And then we put in this Santa Claus today that like sings. Scott Baio gave us this like Santa Claus that dances. The dog is scared of the Santa Claus. But like this is just it's hiding under the couch. I have to coax it.
Neighborhood you live in, you're gonna be dead as hell. Your chicken's gonna be completely safe.
So anyway, so then my wife's mad at me because I was supposed to do Gutfeld and Kill Me last week, and she's like, "I would never leave you if you were sick." And I'm like, "You have the flu. All I'm gonna do is stay there and get the flu." So then she's like, but I see her point, but she's getting better. But I'm like, so it was one of those things where I like left, but she's like, I called like 6 of her friends to check.
Hey, you know what? Hey, the Bills don't get sick, and the Bills don't take the day off. You know that? The Bills keep coming in.
Hell yeah.
So I called like 6 of her friends to check on her, Don, right? I'm like, hey, can you check on and now she's mad. She's like, stop calling my friends, because she doesn't want any help when she's sick, except for me. She doesn't want anybody else, right? So then I'm like, I had to triple down. So then I texted like 100 of my friends who were fighters and like comedians and like random 90s sitcom stars and Mayhem, and told them to text her to check to see if she's okay. Don, this did not go well. This was like kind of like the time that I called her from the VIP section at the nightclub with Russell to show that I was dancing. No, not good. This was a total failure. Yeah, this was not good.
You put it on video?
No, I didn't take a video.
FaceTime.
Yeah, I tried to FaceTime her from the club to show her that I still have the moves, and it was like
yeah.
Idiot. I love it. I was like, that's who you are, bro. Like the time like I had that awesome party, there was all those hot chicks there, and you just like put on My Girl Likes to Party All the Time. Like he just started DJing my party, ruining it. He was putting on the theme to Fraggle Rock. He was putting on like the nerdiest music on earth. It was just perfect Adam.
Yeah, that ruined it, Don. Not Mayhem coming outside butt naked, holding his wiener dog in front of his actual wiener. Like that had nothing to do with it.
Hey, I had a great time, okay? My party kicked ass.
All right, so let's talk about some of the fights that actually happened. The fight, did you guys watch the Colby Covington fight?
Yeah.
Don, you watch it?
No, I did not. I did not remember. What happened?
So it was 2 weeks ago. So it was Colby versus this guy Joaquin Buckley, who's like won 6 in a row. This jack black dude that like is good at everything. Doesn't really specialize at one thing, but he's a hell of an athlete. He's the guy that the guy caught his like foot and he did that crazy like Jean-Claude Van Damme reverse kick in the face, and like he's just got stupid talent. So he goes up against Colby. Colby takes the fight on 3 weeks' notice. And he walks out with Hulk Hogan and Chael Sonnen to work his corner, right? So all of a sudden, it's in Tampa. So all of a sudden you hear, I am a real man. And he comes in and he rips off the shirt, but he makes a video before of Hulk Hogan teaching him how to cut the shirt beforehand. So it looks really stupid because it's like cut, you know? So he comes out in the first round, he gets rocked, and he goes for the takedown. He gets stuffed like 3 or 4 times. He gets cut really bad, like a really bad cut right here. Second round, he gets rocked again, but he gets a takedown. There may be some sort of old school scoring where they don't really do damage, where you could have given him around.
The whole point, yeah. You just glazed over that cut. You're like, oh yeah, real bad. He gets a takedown and paints the dude's knee with blood because it's just gooing like just a faucet. Like that was a lot of blood coming out.
Yeah, and then in the third round, same thing where he was actually taking punches though. He was taking a lot of punches and not really looking hurt. And he was so, I mean, look, he got his ass kicked.
Colby did the Monty Python. His scratch. He was like fucking chopped off his legs. He just beat the shit out of him, and he was still right there. So hats off, motherfucker. Gave us a great fight. You know, that was a badass fight.
So they stopped the fight due to the cut. So Colby got the loss, and everyone's like just shitting on him because before the fight he was going off on LeBron James. He made a joke about Bilal Muhammad that his ankle hurt when his beeper blew up. So he made a terrorist joke about him. It was just talking all this shit. And but
what we love.
But at the same time, like everyone was saying Colby's washed and Colby. I'm like, dude,
that kid Joaquin is like no joke. Everyone, I love how the MMA fans, especially the new ones, are so fickle. They don't get the game. Like we've been in it for a million years. Like we see the game play. You put Colby, a big star that everybody loves, against like your toughest dude. Now everybody knows that toughest dude. Maybe they don't even know his name, but they've seen that giant black kid that's like a beast at everything. They've seen him. They remember that. They're not happy, but that's the business.
But I thought he looked better than he did his last couple fights, Colby did.
I don't know if they gave him a good enough warm-up in the back. Like he like started to come alive.
Yeah.
Oh, but then again, Joaquin is so strong. Like, did you see that get up he did where like Colby like lifted up off of like he had him down near the fence and he just put his hands on the ground and just stood up. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like that's the kind of shit you teach the technique like that. You go, okay, here's what you do, but you never see anybody do it that perfect in a fight situation, you know. And I wonder who the guy's next for Joaquin. Like, where, you know, I don't know.
Right.
You read more than I do. They said something? Because this guy interests me very much.
I mean, yeah. And then Dana said that the fight wouldn't have been stopped in Vegas. So Dana was on kind of Team Colby a little bit. But
and that wasn't like the worst cut we've seen this year. Remember that girl with half her face hatching it off?
Yeah. So yeah.
Barely agree with Dana, but yeah, they wouldn't have stopped that.
We all love going to live events. I love going to college football games. I still remember seeing Vince Young run for like 19,000 yards back in the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. It was incredible. It was Michigan versus Texas. So I love going to WNBA games, NBA games, fights, boxing matches, okay? Nothing like going to a live event. And you got to check out Game Time, okay? Game Time, they have a new feature that's called Game Time Picks that makes getting tickets to see your favorite teams play live even easier. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff. So you only the incredible deals on great seats. You don't have to waste your time searching through thousands of tickets. That's such a waste of time. And then it's like, oh, you only have 6 minutes left and then you can't remember your code. What a pain in the ass. Not going to happen when you have Game Time, okay? What you do is you pick an event, you scroll through it, you look at it, and the prices go down as the event gets closer, which is Awesome. I've gotten deals for like, I've seen games for like $11, $15, $20, where like parking is literally more expensive than the actual seeing the event. All right. And they actually have a parking thing too, where you could buy cheap parking. So check it out. Go to the Game Time app. Check it out. Check out Game Time Picks. Curation makes it even easier to save more on sports, concerts, comedy, theater, etc. They have all-in pricing, so you're not paying for one thing and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, this is $100. Oh no, it's $500. What a pain in the ass. They have lowest price guarantee, or Game Time will credit you 110% the difference. I mean, who does that? They have ticket coverage. Your purchase is covered with the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. That's right. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code CLNS for $20 off. Download Game Time today. What time is it? Game time.
Out of Vegas, yeah.
So and then I don't know if you guys know this, but Chael Sonnen, Gilbert Burns, you following what happened?
Hell yeah.
So
Chael's an expert, bud. He's an expert. You're gonna try to troll him? Oh man.
So what happened was, Don, so Chael said that Gilbert Burns was retired, right? But I guess he wasn't retired, but he's like, yeah, well, Gilbert Burns is retired. So Gilbert Burns posts on Twitter, Chael, but my buddy, my friend, I'm not retired. Is this still your phone number? And it was his actual phone number. So now Chael got like 1,000 phone calls in like an hour, and then actually recorded him taking the phone calls, which was pretty funny. Like of him, but now he had to change his number. I have his new number now because he hit me up and he's like, "This is Chael." I go, "Oh, this is Gilbert Burns' new number." Like I was fucking with him. But yeah, so that was kind of a dick move by Gilbert, because when you got to change your number, that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
I mean,
that is sucked up.
I don't even think he was trying to be a dick to Gilbert. I think he was just saying he thought he was retired. Like
Yeah, he did. It was all a troll all the way around. Gilbert's not a dummy. You know what I mean? Like they were just having, he was just having fun. And he knew that this guy, look, it's like, all right, if Ari Shafir comes over, right? I feel like he better watch his drink. I think it's fair game.
yeah.
You know, and I'll be watching mine.
Yeah.
So, one of those things, you know, where Gilbert was trolling the troll master. You know, we love Chael because that's what he is. He totally, you know, runs.
Oh, dude, Chael always texts me like 2 in the morning. Is Adam asleep yet, honey? Like he's talking to my wife. Like constantly.
Hilarious.
But all right. So what else happened? Drakkar lost. That sucked. That guy. Did you watch the Manel Kape fight? The guy from Ryzen, the black dude that was like doing like.
I wanted to see that, bro, but I logged on like late.
Yeah.
I saw the last 2 fights.
The kid looks amazing. And then in between rounds, he was like, Dana, I want my title. He was talking to Dana, saying, I want my title shot. Like, Dana, give me my title shot. And then after he won, he still asked for it. Dana said he's not getting a title shot. But, I mean, I like the balls on him.
Kid?
125.
Yeah. Like I figured as much.
Yeah, the kid's really good. And then Cub Swanson won. That was a really good knockout. But he
was taking a beating, right? And he was like,
going back and forth.
He was a bit old, but he had the old man power. He just gave him the 1-4, bro. He just knocked his block off. His jaw went into like row 23.
Yeah.
And that was badass.
So what's his name says that so Don, Mike Perry wants to fight Robbie Lawler in bare knuckle boxing. I like that fight. First of all, because Mike Perry wins all his bare knuckle fights by the guy quitting, and I don't think Lawler there's no quitting. Like, has he ever quit in his life?
No. I mean, that's interesting. Is that a possibility? Is that what we're saying?
I think so. I mean, I don't know what Robbie Lawler has to prove at this point, but I also don't know what he's going to do. Like, he seems like, I'm sure he made enough money he can retire, but he seems like the kind of guy that's like
a gamer.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. Okay, let's dissect this a little bit, because he retired from the UFC, but if you retire, you still have a contract, right? He still has something in place. The UFC can't just go. He can't just, because I'm sure they're not just going to let him I don't know. I don't know. It's different nowadays, but I remember back in my day, the damn thing was, oh, if you retire, then you can't fight for X amount of time or whatever until, or if you still have a fight left with them. I don't know. That's the way the contracts used to be, at least.
Well, I guess they're doing a $25 million tournament next year, BKFC. I don't know how they're making all this money because it's like,
Wow.
Oh, who
Shit.
is KFC enough? They got like, are they like funneling money from avocado farms? I don't understand.
it's like $7 a month to get their app, which gets all the fights. But I don't know what
Maybe
their business model.
a bunch of people bought the subscription and just let that shit run. So, and every month somebody goes $7 BK. Did we go to Burger King?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's crazy.
I forget. Oh, next month. Oh, what is BK? Oh, we went to Burger King, and then it keeps going forever and ever. Like everybody has just forgotten about that. I don't know. I don't watch the BKFC. It comes up. Maybe I'm paying $7. I just realized it always comes up like a signal, but I'm busy every time why are they telling me on like Thursday morning about bare knuckle fighting?
It's always like that. It's always now, Don, do you think you would have excelled at I feel like BKFC had your name all over it.
No, I hit too hard. It broke my hands.
Oh, did you actually try it?
No, I don't have to try it to know I hit too hard. You know? Jeez.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, but it seems like their whole thing is like you could clinch and then just punch. And it like I can't think of your Takayama fight where that's what you did. You grabbed the back of the guy's head and just went point like
Right.
I mean, don't you think that you would have beaten everyone with that, especially at heavyweight?
Well, yeah, sure, but then break my hands. There's a thing, you know. I mean, heavyweights got thicker skulls, you know. And got a lot of power going at it.
They need to make a BKFC video game, and you could have Don Frye. You could choose you Don Frye as like your like dream guy, because that would be pretty awesome.
Well, that's what they did with the UFC game. You know, I didn't re-sign with the UFC, 10 or 15 years ago. But you can build me, so that way they get around it. So you can build me.
Same here, pal.
And I don't get a fucking penny.
I know I didn't sign nothing. They got Mayhem with the stripe and everything. I'm like, oh, you sons of bitches.
That's awesome. What's your power level, Mayhem? Are you jiu-jitsu like 10 and?
No, listen, I don't know. That some kid made me get all 10s, baby, all 10s.
So Jon Jones mapped out a 5-year plan, according to him, which is crazy because I figured he only had like 1 or 2 years left. But
in his life, does he have a pick?
No, like in fighting. He says money is a motivator. I think most people lie if they said they weren't motivated by money, but I've been doing UFC work just out of love. I really love what I do. I love making money. I love writing my name down in the history books, being a guy who'll be able to live forever through the history books. Another thing, Dana White, my boss, told me a long time ago. He said, "John, money will never be your issue. I will never want you to worry about money." Yeah, I mean, money wouldn't be an issue, but sucks when you're spending money on lawyers, because I feel like that's what's probably hurt him, is all the lawsuits and this and that, and
He got lawsuits? I thought he just had a criminal case and stuff. Oh, yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, there was the one where he hit the pregnant girl. I was he didn't know she was pregnant, but he got into a car accident and fled the scene. And then
pregnant and he hit her. I think that would be slightly worse.
Right. But I'm saying like he got into a car accident and fled, and the girl happened to be pregnant. Like people are like, oh, he hit a pregnant woman.
He gave an abortion with the.
It's all bad. It's all bad. But it wasn't like he actually knew the person was pregnant, and yeah.
Get 2 points for that one. Double the bonus points.
Of course. So yeah, by the way, Aaron McCorkle's what do you think his excuse is gonna be?
Porky is fucking insane, bro. Like he's filling the old spot of Mayhem.
Jason, you got a booger, by the way, Jason.
I would come on the show and be so insane that our viewers would talk about it. Now he's doing it.
Jason, you got a booger, Jason. It's still there.
Now the whole people know.
The other one. There you go.
The other booger.
Thank you.
Dude, Jason is one of the funniest. You happen to be one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life.
I would like to be one of the funniest people on earth, but I'm like trying to write a joke, like a regular joke. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm best for.
No, somebody said to me, I remember McCorkle's son said to me, "Hey man, I'm really nervous. I don't want to let you down." I go, the first time I did a show with Jason, he made animal noises for 10 minutes. Just to make himself.
Not true. It was a 3-minute piece, okay, called Animal Noises.
Just to make himself laugh at the Hollywood Improv in front of a sold out show. You just kept making random animal noises. And then he goes, "Does anyone have that on tape?"
It was pretty funny.
It was hilarious. I mean,
like that Matan kid you sent me. I was on that same tip, bro. I'm on the same wavelength as that guy. It's funny to me, then it'll be funny later.
Yeah, no, that kid's brilliant. That kid Matan is brilliant. It seems like a nice kid too. Seems like a nice kid. Although, he was screaming at David Spade for no reason.
Hey, what was he saying? See, that's what I'm talking about. You said for no reason, but I'm like, there's a reason. But what did he say? What did he scream?
But he was doing it not even on camera. He was like, "You're a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. We're both millionaire." And David Spade was like, "What the?" And he goes, "I get it. I've seen you. You're funny." But you could tell he was not into it, David Spade.
The whole point. That's the whole point. Yes.
You like this?
Yes, I love it. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
All right. So also in the news, ex-UFC fighter Matthias Mendonca fractures his penis in jiu-jitsu training. I felt an absurd pain.
Invent a new move.
How does that happen? He says underwent emergency surgery in Sao Paulo, fracturing his penis during grappling session. He's now promoting raffles on social media to make ends meet. I guess you get a picture of his cock. I was in Sao Paulo the other day. He's a teammate of Charles Oliveira. Doctor told me to avoid training and teaching for 2 months. I'd stay home and do nothing. I can't teach and train. How do you fracture your penis, Jason?
New fear unlocked. And look, I am announcing today my retirement from the jiu-jitsu community. Sorry, guys. I'll teach a seminar, but I am never wrestling again. If that is look, I don't know how he does jiu-jitsu, but I have a different style, okay? I'm not using my penis, right? I don't know, man. Maybe he was tubbed up. Look.
Well, first of all, Bill Dawes, are you on a scooter? What the fuck? With no shirt on? What is going on?
What?
I'm on a motorcycle with no shirt on, like a G, bro.
My God, you look like a MCA, yo.
Where are you?
YFCA. I'm outside the 10th planet.
You look like a gay cop, a cop at a gay bar or something.
Are you saying I look gay? And I'm in West Hollywood and I look gay? Come on.
Yes.
No way.
And he's coming out of the Twister factory.
Twister factory. What is this about broken dicks? I broke my dick. I can speak to this.
There's a fighter, a jiu-jitsu fighter who broke his dick training. He fractured his penis.
That means he had a boner when it happened.
Is that really?
Yeah, you can't break your dick unless you have a boner.
Yeah, I told you. See, I knew it. Thank you for confirming that. This guy was fucking boned up, rolling with. Man, listen, I don't know who the hell's rolling with them over there. But there are some handsome Brazilian.
There are some really handsome Brazilians with the light eyes. Come on.
Oh, you're right. Dark skin, light eyes.
So, Bill, why do you not have a shirt on, for real, though, on a motorcycle?
Man, look, I'm just trying to bring the heat. I don't care who's watching.
Are you on a motorcycle or a bird scooter? What are you on?
No, dude, don't insult me. It's a Lime scooter.
No, what is it, for real?
No, it's my little...
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool.
Non-gay motorbike.
He's trying to get out. He's trying to get out of a parking ticket in West Hollywood.
He's got a fucking bicycle with no seat.
Do you have to wear that helmet when you train?
Look at this guy. Look at this fucking freak.
Oh, is that Epstein? Oh no.
Fucking Epstein. This maniac.
God. It's Adam the hater. What's up, Adam? What's up, man? How are you doing?
Yo, happy holidays.
You too, brother. Happy Hanukkah.
Go fuck yourself.
Just say Happy Hanukkah, you Jews.
Go fuck yourself. I haven't seen that guy in 10 years. We used to have a podcast together. He says, go fuck yourself and leaves.
That tracks.
And Happy Hanukkah. Dude.
Dick.
Dude, Einstein was Scott. Is that your instructor, Einstein?
Fuck no. You think I would train with him? Get out of here.
He's really good. I mean, he knows his
I mean, he's great at jiu-jitsu, but he's just
he'd bring his dick with a boner.
He's the most negative human being.
And what exactly I see? Hold on, I want you to see what I walk in to see. Oh, hey, bro, what's up, bro? That is all.
Epstein.
Dude, Epstein. Mayhem. Have you seen Epstein in a while? You haven't seen him in a while, right?
Bro, I ain't seen him since that time that you convinced me not to jump off into the pool from the 3rd floor.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so we'll talk about some fights coming up. All right, so UFC fights. They're coming to LA on January 18th.
Are you getting us tickets, Adam?
I'm going to be on the road. Otherwise, I would, or I'd try. It's hard, man. Ever since the WME merger, it's hard to get tickets now. Like it used to be, they would, you know. By the way,
I can't get 2 tickets, and I'm guaranteed 2 tickets by being in the Hall of Fame.
That's hilarious.
That's crazy. So schedule. First is Mackenzie Dern versus Amanda Ribas 2. Mackenzie Dern. Have you ever trained with her, Bill?
I have in my dreams.
Okay. She's really sweet. She happens to be a really nice person. So Mayhem, you know who she is? She's the one that was like the jiu-jitsu prodigy. Her father was like this, and she's from Arizona, but she like kept.
And she's hot as fuck.
Kept changing her accent, and then she married this like surfer guy. But I think like she was beating him. I don't know what happened. But it was a really bad divorce. And Amanda Ribas is also both beautiful girls. She goes up and down, Mackenzie, though. She either looks great or it looks like she's regressed. Like, she's just one of those people that it's hard to get so then Chris Curtis is fighting, Roman Kopylov. Those are the 2 other good fights on this. Ponzinibbio's fighting on this one. But the UFC, the next big one is December 18th. December 18th. January 18th. It's Islam Makhachev versus Aman Sarakian. This is the rematch. Umar Nurmagomedov, which is I think Khabib's cousin, right? Against Merab. Beneil Dariush versus Renato Moicano. Jamal Hill, he's the guy everyone hates for some reason. He's always like he's fighting.
Some reason, bro. Are you kidding me? He gives the worst sound bites. They're hilarious, dog. We need to have him on the show. 100%.
I like the guy. I mean,
but I'm saying he says crazy shit, bro. He has come out of pocket with some shenanigans.
Like what? Like what does he say?
Like he just like has like he. Oh, what did he say? He said about he's talking shit about Jiri. Like what? Come on, Adam. I know you know.
Well, when he got knocked out by Alex Pereira. It was a kind of a weird knockout. Remember, like it was like a low blow, and Alex said, "Don't stop it."
Yeah,
hit him, and that was his first loss, and he didn't handle it. He did not handle it well. It was like excuse after excuse after excuse, and then he would come to the fights and like make borings that like yawning and this and that. Definitely like, and then somebody on Twitter was trying to compliment him, and he took it as an insult and just went off on the guy.
Oh, that's the shit that kind of crazy shit is why I love him, dog. He's just an insane man. But Jiri, look, this is the best card in a while, dog. This one right here. Kevin Holland's on there. Like
Kevin Holland, Johnny Walker.
Oh, that makes.
And then Grant Dawson, he's the one that he said he could bounce. His wife's got an ass so nice you could bounce a coin off it.
He's a likable dude right there.
I would need some video proof of that.
Yeah, dude, she's one of these girls though. I met his wife a bunch of times. She looks like she's like a 19-year-old nerd when you meet her, like and then you see her in pictures and you're like, that's the same girl. She definitely knows how to do herself right. So by the way, have you guys been following this girl on she's this model on her Instagram model. If you want to Mayhem, if you want to laugh, my wife absolutely hates her. A lot of people hate her, but I think she's hilarious. She goes, "This is my lore," right? She's on Instagram and she's got like 100 stories and one's worse than the next. I'll see if I can find it. She recently she went to a Santa convention, SantaCon, and started like blowing one of the Santa Clauses.
What?
Yeah, like every one of her stories is hold on. Her name is Eva. She was the one. Remember there was that thing where you could like in Times Square where you could see people in where was she? And you could talk to them and then she flashed them. She's always getting arrested for or in trouble for this. But you kind of understand her a little bit better when you follow her like TikTok. Her TikTok is insane. Hold on. So what's her name? Her name is Eva Model, right? Model Flash Portal. Let me see if I can find it. Ava Louise TikTok. Dude, I feel like Mayhem, you need to stay away from this girl.
We'd fall in love.
Yeah, he's one of these things where like she's
I was dressed as Santa Claus and got a blowjob. I knew that she would be mine for the rest of my life.
Dude, it's all like hold on, let's see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Bill, this is like another girl. That like hold on. Okay, hold on. Here we go. So here we go. Share. Okay, here's this girl. Ready? Can you guys see this?
Not yet.
Share. You guys see this?
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay, hold on. So here, like this is like it's all this.
I hooked up with Vinny from Jersey Shore and he made my throat bleed. Welcome back to my lore, part 23. For context, check out parts 1 through 22 in my lore playlist. So it was the end of my junior year. I had just sent my abusive snow-dealing boyfriend to prison. Luckily, I was able to flee Rutgers University campus by going to Coachella, a trip I paid for with money I had been stealing from my abusive ex-boyfriend. While at Coachella, I had a lot of realizations about life. I figured the only way to heal my traumatized, broken heart was to be hot with a lot of Instagram followers. So I started taking my career as an Instagram model more seriously. I had like 30,000 followers at the time, which was a big deal in 2018. At least to the people on my college campus. Being semi-Instagram famous, going to Rutgers University and having this over. No one at Rutgers was really speaking.
All right, so this is like, okay. I mean, it's just one thing after the next.
I want to hear about how her throat started bleeding.
Yeah.
Oh, she did it perfect. Yeah, that was a great tease right there.
Does he have a serrated penis? Or he probably has a broken penis. One of the shards got her.
Fast forward to the face fucking.
Dude, every single one, like, okay, like.
My lore, part 1. I'm going to share with you all of my secrets and pray I don't get sued for doing so. This story starts with me getting finger diddled in a high school stairwell and ends with me showing Elon Musk my... In between those events, Diddy threatens to sue me. Someone from the Jersey Shore gets me pregnant. Black China holds me against my will. And I date Addison Rae. I overdosed and essentially died like 2 days after going on Julia Fox's podcast.
Like, it's just every single one of them.
I overdosed and essentially died like...
Okay.
I overdosed and essentially died. That's my lore part 7.
Oh, basically what I gotta start doing this where
hold on. I gotta how do I make it stop? I can't see.
You can't make it stop. Never make it stop.
Welcome back to my lore part 74. For context,
oh my god, turn it off.
All right, okay, yeah. What were you saying?
I haven't come yet.
I did, and I'm refractory right now. Hey, like, no, I think she's got a formula. Maybe I could steal this, right? Say the craziest part of the story at the beginning of the TikTok, right? And then drone on.
Ramble. Yeah.
Jason, I think you're absolutely right. Because like her thing is like I flashed Kim Kardashian in my snatch, or I did this, or this one got me pregnant. I mean,
let me start off. All right. I live tweeted Wait, I live tweeted the cops raiding my house and then bit the police dog. This is the story.
Please, Jason, please do this. I mean, literally, it's like we could do that. And then I was naked in a church with a fire extinguisher.
Exactly. This story starts off with me fucking a 40-year-old girl when I'm 16 and ends up with me being on the best podcast in the world.
Like, I got Strikeforce kicked off television for attacking Nick Diaz or Jake Shields in a fight.
PBS threw me off television.
That'd be great. I think Adam's on something. You got to do that, Jason.
This
That will blow up.
You guys got to help me write this shit out. We're gonna have a creative meeting on this tomorrow. It's my birthday.
Oh yes, yeah. Thank God. I can't believe your birthday's on Christmas Eve. That's awesome.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
that's really funny. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Holy shit. You were like, what else? Like, I got kicked out of the UFC for calling the bartender a cunt after I lost to CB Dalloway.
No. That you're burying the lead. Dana, hon.
I did my training camp, getting. I had a lady tase my ball.
My dominatrix fell in love with me. Oh my God, bro! Our tens and tens of fans are
EDS MMA.
Baby is behind. So your baby is behind you.
Oh, Violet, what are you doing? What is going on here? Oh no! What are you doing?
By the way, BDS MMA,
what
not
are
bad.
you doing? This is Bill. This is Uncle Don and Uncle Mayhem.
Hello.
I'm not an uncle.
How are you?
Yeah, this is Uncle Bill. Bill's got a little 3-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
Why does he have no shirt on? I don't know. Yeah, it's a very good question. I don't know why he has no shirt on. These are two of the best fighters in the whole world, and he's one of the best actors.
I'm not one of the best.
You're one of the best actors. You are. 100% one of the best
I was joking about the fighters comment. You weren't talking about me? Okay.
Yeah. He was a UFC champion, and he was a champion of Strikeforce.
Yeah, I was a mixed martial arts champion.
Yeah. And he used to host a show called Bully Beatdown, where basically kids would pick on other kids, and they'd call him and be like, "You guys picking on me," and he would go beat them up.
Picking on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and he would go, "No way, no one picks on me." Yes.
Yeah. He is UFC champion adjacent.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, you beat UFC champions.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So what do you? Yeah, I'll go play with you. We're gonna go to Build-A-Bear. So I'm just gonna say bye to my friends.
Can I bring my American Girl down?
Sure.
Yay.
Okay.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye, Violet.
Yeah, we'll go there too.
Thank you.
Only if you say bye to my friends.
Bye.
Bye.
Can I go?
Yeah, we can go. Let me say goodbye. Wait, why do you keep sneaking back in the frame? Okay, listen.
Oh, you got an actress on your hands.
Really good. On the frame right there.
She's such a funny kid. It's just she's such a. I was punching the heavy bag, and she goes, "Leave my boyfriend alone," and hugged him. So Don, what do you got coming up?
Oh hell, what do I have coming up? I can go over to Amarillo, Texas, and do a meet and greet and signatures and talk to some fans, and all that good stuff.
That's awesome. And then Jason, what do you got?
Well, I got a seminar in Jacksonville. I set it up a long time ago. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna put it on Instagram.
We're really gonna do this TikTok, by the way. We're 100% doing that.
Well, holler at me after.
And then Bill, what do you got?
I'm just shucking and jiving for jobs.
Nice. And then I'll be at Off the Hook Comedy Club in Naples first week of January. Go to AdamHunterComedy.com. Thank you guys so much. Happy holidays. Love you guys.
Bye, Violet.
Happy Hanukkah.